everybody, I hope you are having a great day. I'm really sorry that I haven't been able to upload a video on my YouTube channel for a long time. But hopefully, from today onwards, I will be trying to upload more videos for you. In today's video, I would like to talk about the best method of learning English as a foreign language. And I will base the content of the video on my personal experience. As you guys all know, I lived in London for 6 years, and as we know, London is the capital of Great Britain, which is an English-speaking country. And the method I will be talking about has personally helped me to make English natural for myself. But before I go to the specific information about the method of learning English, what I want to do is to ask you to like my video, and if you are new to my YouTube channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please don't forget to share the video with people you know who are learning English, so that they also have got an opportunity to listen to the content. Now let's go to the main content. In my personal opinion, which is based on the personal experience, I think the best means of learning English as a foreign language is through creating an English atmosphere. It doesn't matter where you are. To be more precise, I had a great English proficiency when I went to London for the first time 6 years ago. More exactly, I managed to score an overall band score of 7.5 from the IELTS test, and then I went to London. Even though I had a great English proficiency, when I first arrived in London, I had a difficulty in understanding native English speakers. Even at some points, when they were talking English with each other, it sounded to me that as if they were talking a different language, but not English. However, as I kept living in the English atmosphere, my listening skills got improved, and at the moment I can confidently assure you that I can understand each word a native speaker says. So, from the personal experience, being exposed to the English atmosphere for a long time consistently helped me to improve my listening skills. So, now, what I want to say. Of course, if you are in Uzbekistan, which is not an English-speaking country, it may be a problem for you to create an English atmosphere. Because most of the people I know, most of my friends who are learning English as a foreign language, struggle to create an English atmosphere. It's because they speak English, or they use English language only at their English classes. But when they're outside of their English classes, when they're with their families at home, when they're in street with their friends, when they're at the universities, they mostly use Uzbek, which is our native language. Because they haven't got much exposure to the English language, it takes them a long time for them to acquire knowledge on the English language. But now, let me tell you a few tips on how you could create an English atmosphere even though you are living in a non-English speaking country. For example, let's talk about speaking. As we know, speaking is a big part of the English language. So, what you can do to speak English more often is, firstly, if you've got a partner who is at the same level with you in terms of the English language, then you're lucky. But if you haven't got a partner, there's no point in being disappointed. You can even record yourself. You can, for example, record yourself answering the question, what have I done today? And you can talk about all the things you've done today. After you record yourself, you can listen to your own speech. This way, you can find out if your speech is clear, if your pronunciation is desirable. So, recording yourself is actually a very effective way of finding out where your English speaking stands. In terms of listening, you can watch English movies, you can watch English channels, you can watch English news. Personally, I've been out of an English speaking country for 3 months at the moment. Because I'm in Uzbekistan, I don't want to lose my ability to listen to English. And therefore, what I'm doing these days is that I'm listening to the guy called Mehdi Hassan on YouTube. Mehdi Hassan is a graduate from the Oxford University, originally a Muslim guy. He is one of the most famous Muslim journalists in the moment at the moment, and he works for the very famous news channel called Al Jazeera. He's got tons of videos on YouTube where he challenged world leaders on sensitive topics. I find those videos very helpful. It's because, first of all, I've got an opportunity to gain information on lots of sensitive topics, as well as my opportunity to listen to the British speech. So I can confidently say that by listening to his speeches, by watching his interviews, I'm able to maintain my listening skills. So you could also try to do the same. You can also listen to English as much as possible. In terms of reading, instead of reading things you're interested in Uzbek or Russian, which could be your native language, you could also read in English. It doesn't matter what topic it is, whatever you're interested in, just choose a topic, read in English. So this way, what's good about it? First of all, by reading in English, you will have a chance to look through the words which you may have recently learned in English. So by repeating those words more and more, you will be able to get the real meaning of those words, as well as those words being saved in your mind a bit better. Moreover, let's talk about writing. In terms of writing, what you could do is every day, let's say at the end of the day, you could write a small essay describing what you've done on that day. Or you can choose any topic you're interested in, you could write an essay. By this way, you will be able to keep your writing skills. So as you can see, atmosphere is very important. It doesn't matter what language you are learning. Of course, when you're in an English-speaking country, if you're learning English, it's the best way of learning English. However, if you are far from an English-speaking country, if you are in a non-English-speaking country, then you don't have to worry about it. You can just create that atmosphere by yourself. Like I've just mentioned you lots of ways using which you can create an English atmosphere. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you've got any questions regarding learning English as a foreign language, or regarding your preparation for the IELTS or TOEFL types of English exams, just feel free to contact me in the comment section, or you can even contact me on my Instagram as well as my Telegram. Guys, I hope you have a great day. Feel free to contact me with any questions you want to find an answer to, and I will be very happy to answer them and hopefully be in a good position, let's say, in front of the Almighty God. Guys, God bless you. See you soon. Thank you.